Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Glory Hunter. Today we are back with the first live episode of the series. Yeah, I decided today we've got a couple of big games, so I thought that we would do them live. We have the two Europa League fixtures in the preliminary round against Union Berlin and also Real Madrid in La Liga, where we currently sit top. We're looking pretty handsome at the moment, I won't lie. We have got Real Madrid and Barcelona to play. If we avoid defeating both of them, then we are home sailing for the La Liga title. We've obviously got the second leg of the Copa del Rey against Real Betis as well, where we currently hold a 2-1 aggregate lead. Okay then guys, so for this episode we will be playing both the away and the home ties against Union Berlin in the preliminary round of the Europa League, with Real Madrid sandwiched in between at the Metropolitano. We'll then probably be simming the Rayo Valladolid game at home again at the Metropolitano, and ending the episode with the second leg of the Copa del Rey semi-final against Real Betis. So without any further ado, let's jump back into some European competition. Obviously, not played in Europe since we were knocked out of the Champions League. Feel like we've come a little bit of a way since then, so looking forward to getting into this first leg away at Union Berlin. Let's do this. Okay then guys, here we are in Berlin. Obviously, Union Berlin are a side that have sort of come out of nowhere the last few years. Obviously, they've got quite a big fan base, big stadium, and their manager Urs Fischer's doing a fantastic job with them at the moment. They dropped off a little bit in the Bundesliga over the last few games that they've played, but they've not really got any star names or any sort of real head players, but they've just got a really great sort of feel about them. Great team for a career mode, and like I say, they're doing really well in real life as Fischer in charge. I think they're currently sat inside the Champions League places, so this won't be easy. They're struggling in game, as we saw when we got them in the draw for the preliminary round. Here is their team. It is a 5-back. Geraldo Becker up top, Rani Khedira, is that Michel Vormer possibly in midfield, and Trimmel the right back, so won't be easy by any stretch of the imagination. Our team is pretty much full strength, as you can see. Felix, who's obviously now gone to Chelsea, got sent off on his debut the other night after actually playing really well. He is someone that we could potentially look at sort of following us when we do move clubs. He's obviously a big name, but he's been fantastic for us so far. So yeah, let's see how we get on in this game. Feeling confident but a little bit nervous. Well, in Jimenez, and now we break with Lamar. It's Molina storming inside. We got man over in Felix here. Oh, it's Felix. It's a great touch, and it's a fantastic finish. He's not missing that on the kind of form that he's been on recently, and he continues that fantastic form with another goal. Great play by Molina, who's done so well at right back this season. The burst of pace from Felix takes him away from the defender, and it's a great finish on his left foot across goal. Keeper doesn't really do particularly well. That animation's a little bit ridiculous, but good start to this tie. Just 15 minutes in, and we take the lead through Felix. But here come Union Berlin. Pau Torres might have some defending to do here. I see Becker in space. They've done well there. Oh, that's a poor pass, and Carrasco picks it up, and we will look to come forward. They have got that 5-back, so there may not be a huge amount of space. Oh, that's a good ball. Felix cuts inside brilliantly. Still Felix! Ah! Good save. I'm not sure who the Union Berlin keeper is. That little spin inside was fantastic. Couldn't quite find the corner. Carrasco's ball in is deep and headed away. And I think that'll do it for half-time. It does. We lead 1-0 at the break, I'll be honest. There's not been a huge amount of action. We've had a couple of little half chances. Felix obviously scored and then had the second best chance of the game. Union Berlin have had quite a bit of the ball, but not really done a lot with it. So happy to be going in at the break at 1-0. Here they do come though with Geraldo Becker leading the charge. Oh, Pau Torres has been done there. Becker's in and it's a fantastic save. And maybe that is why Urs Fischer hasn't changed anything at the break. Confident in his front two to create chances, and that is a great stop by our skipper Jan Oblak. This game is really starting to open up now. As Union Berlin come forward again, looking for an equaliser. That's good from Thomas Partey, though. Has Felix in support. Again. Oh, is that a penalty? Oh, I thought that was a little bit soft. I thought the defender got a foot in. Maybe not. Maybe he does bring Felix down. And now Urs Fischer makes the change. Llewellyn, who was up top with Geraldo Becker, off for Sibachu, and it is a penalty. Carrasco's over it. Got pretty good stats, so he will take it. Of course, scored in the Dragao. We're going to go the opposite corner this side. Carrasco, it's a fantastic save. And that may just keep Union Berlin in this tie. If that goes in, that's a long way back for Union Berlin. In front of the Atletico fans, Carrasco sees his penalty saved. We will whip this corner in now, and it will be Carrasco to do so. Oh my goodness, what is that? It's worked. Llorente over the bar. Here come Union Berlin. Oh, it's worked in well. Oh, what a fantastic stop again by Jan Oblak. The captain again keeping them out. And now as Adama Traore is sent down the right-hand side. It's good defending in the end. But that is a fantastic stop by our skipper. But we will take a 1-0 lead back to the Metropolitano. Bit of a strange game because the first half was quite sort of tepid. No one really went at the other, and the second half became really end-to-end as Union Berlin were looking for that second goal. Obviously missed penalty from Carrasco as well. May come back to haunt us come the second leg, but after that first game, I'm feeling pretty confident that we can see this out at the Metropolitano. In Berlin is Union Berlin 0, Atletico Madrid 1. Okay then guys, here we are. We have actually made, I believe, 9 changes to the starting lineup. Only Llorente and Jan Oblak start. I'll be honest, at the moment with the lead that we have... Oh, sorry, it's 8 changes. Lamar's in as well. With the lead that we have at the top of La Liga, at the moment I am more focused on that Europa League game. If we can get away from here with a draw, that's a fantastic result. Real Madrid are as strong as you would expect them to be. That sort of front three and the midfield three are so good. I mean, the back line's still pretty decent as well, but Modric, Kroos, Tchouameni, Vini, Rodrigo and Benzema is just a filthy, filthy front three. There just always seems to be space when you play the bigger teams. They just never really seem to turn up, which is really frustrating because these are the games that you want to be exciting and you want to have really tough tests. As we saw at the Bernabeu, it was way too easy for us that day to get an easy and comfortable victory. Now, if Mendy... Oh, he's gone for the big switch. It's actually not a bad ball. Ronaldo should get there and does. Oh, Oblak! Oh... Jan Oblak. I mean, it's not really his fault. It's just FIFA things. Guys, what on earth have we just witnessed? Headed back to the keeper. I'm holding down Y for him to come out and pick up the ball. And he's just passed it backwards into the goal. I mean, this game is so broken, but yeah, that's a new one. And Real Madrid, I mean, they need to win this to keep their title chances alive. Ronaldo again. We're feeling a little bit more relaxed about the league. Obviously, there's lots of space on this left-hand side for Thomas Lemar. Switched him out to the left today, just due to rotation. Lemar, Cunha, that's 1-1 on the slide. Mateus starting today over Angel Correa, celebrates with the fans in the corner. And just before the break, we get back on level terms. Fantastic play by Lemar down the left-hand side as the defender comes across. Pulls it back to Mateus, who on the slide, bit of an odd finish on the slide, not really sure how that works. Again, just FIFA things, but finds the back of the net, and that is an important goal for us. 10 minutes to go here. To be honest, I would take the point in this one with the amount of changes that we did make and the gap that we've got on Real Madrid. I think the point would definitely suit us better here. And as Pavard strides forward, looks through the gap to Adama Traore, pulls it back to Griezmann. It's a fantastic block, and that may be the final opportunity as Courtois comes out together. It fell for Griezmann, but it was well blocked by the defender. And as we enter the 90th minute of the game, Real Madrid need to get the ball forward quickly. They need that second goal. De Paul couldn't quite get a foot in there. It's into Vinny. Well defended by Alderweireld, and that will do it. A 1-1 draw at the Metropolitano. And as I said, with the amount of changes that we did make, I will take it. Real Madrid again didn't really threaten our big rivals. It was quite a tame affair, but to be honest, I'll take the point from that one. I mean, looking at the match facts, they didn't have a shot on goal. As I say, did have more possession in the second half. We didn't really create a huge amount either. 1.4 XG. Probably deserved our goal that we did get. It must be a high XG from Cunha. Chance at the end for Griezmann, but to be honest, I'll take the point and run with the lead that we have. Just simming through to the next game. That's a fantastic headline. That Oblak grabs first goal of the season. Oblak scored his first goal to help Atletico Madrid in a 1-1 draw against Real Madrid. Yeah, it was in the wrong net, lads. He scored an own goal. My God, this game is broken. Alright then, guys, back in the Europa League now. Obviously, we're getting towards crunch time. 3 major competitions that we're competing in, and hoping to win all 3. In regards to the league after that 1-1 draw against Real Madrid, we currently have a 14-point lead over Madrid, who sit in third, and a 7-point lead over Barcelona, who we still have to play, so don't write them off. And it's 13 games remaining, so a 7-point lead with 13 to go. Still time for them to catch us, so although I am prioritising the 2 cups at the moment, the league is by no means won. Obviously, we're hoping to get through this preliminary round to get into the last 16 of the Europa League. And we've gone pretty much full strength again. Rodrigo de Paul comes in for Thomas Partey. I wanted a bit more energy, some more legs in the midfield next to Llorente, but other than that, is the same side that played the first leg in Berlin. I think that they've made a few changes as well. Looking at it, I know Sibachu starts up front with Geraldo Becker, and I think they've made a few changes in midfield as well. So looking forward to this one. Let's just make sure we get the job done, get into the next round, and an early goal would be lovely. Let's do it. When they come forward, definitely pushing more men forward than they did in that first game, but it will leave them a little bit more exposed at the back. Here's Correa, fantastic strike first time, and that gives us the 2-goal cushion. Exactly what we wanted, what we were after, an early goal. Fantastic by Carrasco down the left-hand side, gets in behind the fullback, pulls it across quite early. It's a fantastic pick out from the Belgian. And Correa, the main man, the World Cup winner, picks out the side netting and gives us the advantage and the 2-0 aggregate scoreline. Get in, boys. So we approach the half-time whistle here. Bit of space for Felix. He's been quiet. Joao Felix, great save Llorente, good save again by Grill, pouncing on the loose ball. Felix wanting another goal. He is our top scorer this year, but not on the score sheet today, but that man has been. Angel Correa scored the first to get us on our way. We are going to get Adama Traore on for that counter-attacking presence. I feel like we can get in behind down that right-hand side. First corner of the game. It's a good one, and it's brought Union Berlin away back into the game. Not sure who it is who's got the goal. Jordan. Fantastic header, got up above Jimenez. We've been pretty good at defending from set pieces this year, but the Germans have found a way through. First corner of the game. It's a great ball into an area, and he just wants it more. Molina doesn't do particularly well on the line. You see, he gets up above Jimenez. Yeah, Molina should do better there. And it's a way back into the game for Union Berlin. Let's not throw this away, boys. Nothing silly now. I have to say, despite them not causing us many issues in this game, I am a big fan of Union Berlin. Oh, Adama's in behind here. Pulls it back, and that is a very nice sight. Joao Felix amongst the goals once again, and that is why we brought, well, number one, that's why we brought Adama Traore into the club. And that is why we brought him on in this game. In behind the fullback. Fantastic pullback to Felix. And that will do it. I don't see Union Berlin getting back into this now. Picks out that top corner. Corner for Union Berlin. Scored from the last one. That's a great header at the near post. I've also just worked out that Jordan is Siabachu. I'm guessing he just wears his first name on the shirt. Oh, I thought Carrasco could have been away then. Ball inside again. Oh, not there. Oblak, please. Great save. I can't get it out. I can't get it out. They're playing this high press. Great tackle by Molina. Now there's got to be space somewhere. Now there's got to be space. It's Adama down this right-hand side. Has Cunha in support. Mateus Cunha. Fantastic save by Grill. Chance not quite over. Oh, that's a thunderous challenge by Liete. Carrasco not too happy with it. Comes in from behind. And again. That's a poor throw out by me. Oh, and Partey's been done there. Oh, that's a poor challenge as well. It's going to be a penalty late on for Union Berlin. Such a stupid challenge. There was no need to make that. I had a defender coming across. I thought I could just nip in and win the ball. It will be Geraldo Becker, and he sends Oblak the wrong way. I went a bit early then. That should probably do it. And there it is. 2-2 on the night. Fair play to Union Berlin. They did not give up on the tie. But it is ourselves that progressed through to the final 16 of the Europa League. And as I said earlier, Union Berlin, a team that I really do like in real life. I do always keep an eye on their scores. And they gave it a real good go in this second leg. And they definitely didn't make it easy for us. But into the last 16 we go. The fans are going wild. It's limbs in the Metropolitano. You can see from the stats here that it was quite an even game. They had more possession than us. We had one more shot and a higher XG. But Union Berlin, 2.3 XG. They scored 2 goals, so fair play to them. They really did give it a good battle. And yeah, glad to get past them. Not quite as easy as I would have thought, and we might have some harder tests in this Europa League run with some of the teams left in it. Right then, guys, so we are through, of course, in the Europa League. And we will play Feyenoord, the Dutch side. Home first on the 9th of March before travelling to Rotterdam for the away fixture. The game against Barca has been rearranged, as I think it was on this Saturday. It's now been moved to the Sunday, so a big game there as well. Got 3 competitions that we're playing in the month of March, so some big games coming up. 3 really tough away games in the league as well, against Sociedad, Villarreal and Barcelona. For those interested in the round of 16 ties, which I certainly am, interesting one at the top, Real Sociedad against Arsenal. Of course, ourselves against Feyenoord and Inter, you'd expect to get past Fenerbahce. Salzburg against SC Freiburg. Dynamo Kiev against Braga, PSV against Manchester United, an all-Spanish affair, Sevilla against Real Betis, and Shakhtar Donetsk against Trabzonspor. A few changes out there today for the home game against Valladolid. Obviously drew with them in the return fixture 1-1, and it was a really tough game that, but even with a few rotated players coming into the lineup, I'm still confident at home in the sim that we can get a win. Have to say I'm pretty happy. All chance here possibly. Griezmann, Lamar, and there is the 1-0 lead for Atletico Madrid. I was just going to say I'm really happy with the squad that we've got here. We're maybe a little bit short in a few positions, namely left midfield and central midfield as well. So we'll see what happens next year. Oh, they've hit back straight away. What a finish from McLaren. Here we come now with Mateus Cunha. Chance, good save by Jordi Masip in goal. Oh, what a header that is from Mateus Cunha. Flicked on at the near post. All the way into the far corner. Fantastic header. We have controlled the game in terms of possession, but we really should have killed it off. Possible chance here. And that will do it. We hold on for the 2-1 victory. At this point, we just need to keep grinding out those results. Doesn't matter how well we play. Just got to keep getting those results. In the Copa del Rey, Real Madrid are through 5-4 on aggregate, and will await the winner of this next game. Fantastic semi-final, that 4-2 and 5-4 over 2 legs. So it will be interesting to see if we can get through. Let's jump into it. It will be the final game of the episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the live video today. Let's go and book ourselves a place in the Copa del Rey final against our arch rivals. Let's do it. Here we go then, guys. Here is our lineup. Only Morata is a booking away from missing the final. Livakovic does start between the sticks. He was brought in as our cup keeper. Obviously, sometimes I have failed to put him in more out of forgetting to do so than anything else. Carrasco wears the armband today, and we know who the danger man is for Betis. There he is. Mikel Antonio was a real threat in that first game. Nabil Fekir also one to look out for, and they've got a really solid side, Real Betis. Obviously got Manuel Pellegrini in charge. They got a couple of players booking away from suspension and missing the final. I do feel nervous. First goal in this one's massive. If we get it, opens up a bit more of a gap. If they get it, oh, we're in here. Great chance. Bang, fantastic save, Rui Silva. If they get it, opens the tie right back up and levels it up on aggregate. That's good from Pau Torres, who's in today for Hermoso. Alderweireld starts next to him because Jimenez was tired. Oh, he's been done. What a save by Dominic. See, we don't need to worry when Jan's not between the sticks, because we've got a fantastic backup in Dominic, and that is a huge save by the Croatian. And that will do it for the first half. In an end-to-end cagey affair, we've probably had the better of the chances, But Dominic had to bail us out early on in that first half. It's 0-0 at the break. We still lead 2-1 on aggregate. Carrasco. Oh, he's loving it out there. Oh, it's a great chance, and it's the first goal of the game for Angel Correa, who celebrates in the corner with the fans. Llorente does well to pick him out, and he couldn't miss, and it's the Argentine again. Good from Carrasco down the right, and everyone's just gravitated towards the ball. Leaves Angel Correa free and just about scoops it from underneath his body past Silva and into the net to give us an all-important lead and potentially book us a place in the Copa del Rey final against our rivals. Well, Reguilon had to time that right and did. And now there's a chance. It's Felix to wrap it up on his left. He would not miss that with the form he's been in this season. And that will surely do it. A 3-goal advantage on aggregate. Fantastic ball by RDP through to Felix. And on his left foot, buries it past Silva, across goal. And that will surely do it. Partey gets a foot in. Can't get it out to Adama again. Batiste looking for a late consolation. That's all it will be. And they might get it there. They have. We've lost the clean sheet late on. Trying to overplay and work our way out. Not sure who it is who's got the goal. It was an Antonio assist. I think I just saw Stuart Armstrong. That might be him on the ball there. Yeah, trying to overplay. Stuart Armstrong and Mikel Antonio for Batiste. You love to see the realistic transfers. It's a good strike from Victor Ruiz past Dominic, who will be frustrated to lose the clean sheet. But that should do it. And there it is. Our first cup final of the save. And it will be against our arch rivals Real Madrid, who we've done well against in the 2 games so far. It'll be interesting to see if they turn up for a cup final this time. Not sure what the cameraman's doing here, but I believe that the Copa del Rey should be towards the end of the season, but honestly, who knows with the way the scheduling's worked. But 2-1 victory on the night. 4-2, I believe, on aggregate sends us into the Copa del Rey final. Alright then guys, that will do it for this episode as we run through the standings for the 3 competitions that we are in. The final will take place on the 22nd of April, so just had a look in the calendar. We actually have 5 league games remaining after playing the final, so we'll do a big jumbo bumper end of season episode where we do possibly the cup final live and then the final 5 games, where we'll probably sim a fair few of them, to be fair, especially if the title is looking wrapped up. But yeah, we'll do a live final and then probably post-com for the final few games. Obviously, still got the Europa League, where we have been drawn against Feyenoord in the last 16 and currently sitting top of the tree in La Liga, 7-point lead over Barcelona, who we will be facing in the next episode. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed, especially the live aspect. Let me know what you prefer down in the comments, the live or the post-commentary recordings. And yeah, guys, I'll see you for the next episode very soon, where we're back with some very big games. Peace.